Huh? Today we're going to talk about Diamond Dynasty. Let's get into it.
We're here. We're here.
We made it.
We're live.
Sorry, guys.
So lots of hype. Can I get a slide? Can I get a DD slide? Can we get a slide? Hopefully, bam. Why don't we just start talking about it, and the slide will accompany us.
What are we going to cover
it's
today,
ready.
Nick?
That's right.
Well,
there we go.
Why don't you guys tell me?
Sure. A lot of changes from 16 to 17.
Yep.
Lance is going to cover events, brand new.
Yep.
Seasons,
Also brand new.
programs,
Also brand new.
missions,
Lots of brand new stuff there.
and of course legends and flashbacks and some surprises.
Tons of new ones.
Oh, snap.
It's going to be a blast.
And we're going to make it up to you guys. We know there's been a little bit of delay, so what are we going to show them, Nick? What should we show them?
I think Lance got it set up for a little King Griffey Jr. Gameplay a little bit later on.
Because the stream was delayed,
We
did
got
a little
it set up.
King Griffey Jr. gameplay.
So it's all worth it now, isn't it?
Yep.
Now, before we do anything, of course, we've got to do our favorite part of the stream, the sweepstakes rules. We're going to give things away.
What are we giving away today?
Sweepstake rules.
Today, we're going to give away 10, I count them, 10 standard pack bundles. That's 10 times a 10 standard pack bundle. We're going to give away two 67,500 stub bundles, and we're going to give away two digital deluxe edition games, which comes with a whole bunch of good stuff. So screen cap that rules list. Make sure you memorize it. And at 250, we're going to do a keyword. Stick around. At 250, it's still going to be 250, which is in 10 minutes. We're going to give you a keyword, and then you're going to type it in the stream, and then we're going to give some things away at 3 o'clock. Maybe we'll spread them out. I don't know. Maybe we'll give them out all at the same time. So let's go.
Yeah, we're going to do the giveaway quick, so pay attention.
But what I really would like to talk about right now is
Talk about series.
Okay.
I think we're going to need a little slide here for the series so we can show you guys. But as Steven mentioned earlier, lots of new legends and flashbacks. So we got to have new series to put them in.
Right.
Got to have new homes.
I think the one big change, especially for Legends this year, is last year you guys saw we were looking at career stats for Legends, right?
Right.
This year, and you've already seen this in some of the Diamond Dynasty videos we put out, we're going to kind of go year by year. That means we're going to be able to open up different types of years for our Legends, and of course the flashbacks as well. And so today on the stream, we're hoping to show you a few of those. Maybe we should go on to something else for now, though.
Yeah, okay. So right off the bat, we have a new entry flow to Diamond Dynasty. So some of you guys will remember some of this stuff, but one of the cool little things here, everybody gets colors right from the get-go.
That's right. No more
No more
generic,
boring
colors. You're going to get colors this year whether you like it or not. So if you don't want to make a color, well, you might end up with pink.
Yeah.
Right, but no one will be gray.
No gray, no white.
Except the pants.
It's over. But that's kind of boring stuff.
Yeah.
We do, though. There's a whole new entry flow to Diamond Dynasty this year, and as many of you saw, and I've been seeing a lot of questions on Twitter about this right here.
Oh,
what are you looking at?
What is that?
This looks like BR, but it's not.
It's
Correct.
not.
It's not Battle Royale.
So yeah, now when you create your DD team, everybody gets to draft a handful of players to start their team with, and we also have a little stadium in here for you to get you started, pick your home stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So
we start with middle infielder.
yep, we're
Looks
going to
like
draft some middle infielders here.
And everyone gets different players, right? We don't all just get the four team to choose from.
right.
Correct, different every time. Yep, so you get to get a little, you get to get in there with a fine tool to start up your
Exactly.
setting roster.
And who knows? What's your deciding criteria here? Is it speed? Is it contact? What do you prefer? You prefer fielding, right, Steven? You try to
I'm
get
a boring, conservative,
Yes.
defensive-minded
Small ball
guy,
player.
especially starting out. I don't want to see drop balls, and I want errors.
I go for power. Get the big lumber in there early. I'm confident I can put the PCI on the ball. So then.
All right. Well, I kind of like Profar here. Super utility player.
Yeah.
Good fielding.
Good feeling.
Okay,
Lock
bat.
it in. Look at all those
We'll lock it in.
secondary positions.
All right, and it's nice. I can see the stats on the top right there
That's
too.
right. Updated stats, all with numbers on stats now. So lots of good stuff there. Additionally, should we go into some surprises right away?
Oh, sure.
Let's break into the
I
surprises.
mean, so who do we want to look at here? Who do we want more detailed info on here? If you were trying to make a decision on the draft, right?
I don't know.
Paulson's got a nice bat.
That's left. If only we could know a little bit more, though.
Yeah, we'll dive in. We'll bring up the player card. And many people remember this part, right? We got our attributes in really fine detail here, so you can see specifically what we're looking for.
Right.
But there's also some new additions to the player card in Diamond Dynasty this year.
What's like what?
Inside edge back.
Yeah.
So, actually, we'll show you guys this a little bit later. We actually have a whole slew of detailed inside edge data now, so that'll be cool. We can look at that a little bit later. And I think I can already hear.
Wait. Is it back?
No.
Is it back?
I'm being told it's back.
What's
Stats.
that?
Stats on
Holy
the player
smokes.
card. And we heard you like stats. So, there are stats. On stats.
Lots of stats.
On scrolling stats.
How many
Wow.
stats could there
All
be? My
on
goodness.
The player card.
Reel it back.
Stats.
And because we're in the draft, right? We just don't know how many stats accrue, but these will be the stats that you get with this player.
Correct. His career stats that you earned with this guy through your whole year playing Diamond
Right.
Dynasty.
So this was what we saw 2 years ago, right?
It is, but it's upgraded, obviously. Many more
Yeah.
stats, scrollable lists, additional sabermetrics and advanced stats have been added this year.
Spoiler.
And there's even there's another little surprise here. If I'm
what?
gonna slide over here again.
Can we?
What is it?
Hey,
Marketplace
marketplace trends
Look at that.
per player. So every player in Diamond Dynasty, pull up the player cards. Might want to see how it's doing on the marketplace.
As you can see, Adonis Garcia, quite a volatile demand on the marketplace here internally. He's a very, very hyped player internally from us developers. We're spending a lot of stubs. People are emptying out their paychecks on him, but that's what you'll see. You'll see some trends and data on all the. Look at the marketplace.
So stats on the back of cards, marketplace trends, inside edge. You're going to be able to find exactly what you want for every player this year in MLB The Show 17, which is awesome.
Lots of details.
All right, let's
mean-
keep the draft going. man.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
going to say those trends just validate.
So we
So
gotta pick 'em.
exactly, right.
Adonis
I mean, he's
Garcia.
trending.
Obviously,
Gotta
let's
get
go.
him.
You might-
Gotta grab him. Yeah, we just got a little mic change going on here. Don't worry about this.
So
Nick changes. You know, I'm a big fan of Buxton.
Buxton, he's going to break out
Yep.
someday.
I think so. Especially with, we could check the marketplace trends, but I'm pretty confident he's going to be getting some upgrades this year.
Right. So that was your outfielder, and now we have starting pitcher. So we're getting to choose, it looks like 5 players on the top there. Our 6 will be our home stadium. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. I'm going to go with Ian Kennedy.
Ian Kennedy,
I
all
like
right,
his
we got
stuff.
a bronze. Nice.
I'm also going to make the other homer pick here. Broxberger used to be a pitcher for the Padres. Great stuff.
All right, get the
Like
box.
his stuff. Obviously, there too, as Chad may notice, 99 break Broxberger. Filthy.
Yeah, he is very good.
Love
and now, home stadium, you guys get to choose where you're going to start your home games.
That's right. What stadium do you want from the get-go? Nick, you're drafting. What stadium are you playing right from the get-go?
I love the water in Kauffman Stadium, that beautiful H2O. So that's probably what I would
Let's
go.
do
with.
it.
It's tough because AT&T Park is a fun
got
place
water.
to be too. Yeah, it does have water.
So once we get our draft going, we're going to get right into it.
So yeah, we're gonna go take a look at our new series, and
Yeah.
you'll also get to see some of the new stuff we have going on in the marketplace right here. So as we tab over here, we'll hop into the marketplace. Got to get some fake data for that. And what do we want to look at first?
Well, you know what? We did kind of promise some flashbacks and maybe another legend
Yeah.
on this. Why don't we take a look at a flashback?
Okay, what kind of flashback you want to look at? So we have a new filter here. We have
Yep.
sets now, flashbacks and legends.
And there's no guarantee these are the only ones we add, right? We could add more throughout the year.
All
Do
dynamic.
whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want.
So what do we
So
wanna
for
look here?
sets, let's take a look at a flashback. Let's go to, how about shortstop?
Flashback. Who's a shortstop?
Flashback, who's a shortstop? And we've got 2 to choose from.
Woo-hoo!
I think the chat is ready for a diamond. What do you say?
I mean, chat seems ready.
What in the world?
Now let's go Xander Bogaerts. We'll get to
Xander Bogaerts.
we'll get to Bogaerts. So Nick, so let's go into this player card. Let's hit triangle. Let's take a look at it. Bogaerts not much of a hitter. I mean, he does hit lefties a little better than righties.
62 versus lefties, not bad, but
Right.
you got a lot of right-handed pitchers you're going to be facing, so
Right. And we know at one point in his career, this is where a lot of players started.
Right.
He'll get better. You see the rookie icon under the 70 overall on the card. And by the way, guys, you can see cards, the series, the years, all on the attribute card for the very first time, too. So we're excited to be able to see that. And you never know what you're going to get with these rookies. We may have new challenges, maybe something else we'll talk about a little later.
That's right. Just because he's a 70 overall, just because you have a bronze card, a silver card, it's different this year. You're going to have lots of stuff to do with them. So you don't just want to throw them away.
Right.
Who else we got here? Who else you want to show on
Let's
this
take
one?
a look at, how about a legend?
Ooh.
Want to go to legend
Give us a
territory?
legend.
And we could stay at second. Let's go stay infield, second base. Let's go second base.
Second base.
Roberto Alomar as a
Padre,
As
of
a
course.
Padre.
Rookie year
Rookie version.
from 1988.
Now we got solid attributes across the board there,
Amazing
especially
fielding.
for a rookie.
great
I mean,
fielding. He had
insane.
24 steals this year. That's why you see 87 speed, pretty good stealing rating as well, with some base running aggressiveness there too.
Going to be an interesting card to use, and might have some interesting use cases that we're going to look into.
Agree. I think this is one of those guys. You need speed and defense. I'm looking at this guy, and an 88 gold. That's nice. Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Who else should we look at? How about let's go third base.
Third base.
Take a look at third base
Sure.
while we're.
Legend?
And eventually we'll show you the new sets and overalls. We're going to show you and break that down.
Ooh.
Wade Boggs.
Nick, what do we got there in the top right?
Uh,
Boggs' card.
I mean, we got a really sexy picture of Wade Boggs, and then it looks like we've got an icon shaped like a V.
For an impact veteran. This is one of the new series. We have rookie so far. We've shown you postseason before, and now impact veteran is the newest one.
Look at that plate vision, an attribute that I feel like had a big surgence last year. A lot of people, I feel like, undervalued plate vision in general in gameplay.
Big
and
impact.
now people are starting to realize how big of a deal it is. And so Wade Boggs, he's going to be able to get that bat on the ball quite often with a 92 plate vision.
And this is when he was 40 years old, soon to be Hall of Fame, Wade Boggs. He could still, just hit that ball, tee it up.
Solid
So
fielding.
the cool part is this may be one of those Boggs cards that towards the end of his career, wait till you start seeing some of the cards at the beginning in his
Right.
prime of his career,
Right.
and we'll have some more fun with that.
Excited.
So there's some audio pop issues. Can we try turning all the mics off?
We're going to take a
Turn
quick
it off
It's
the
that
mics.
part of the
Mic
stream, you
break.
guys, where we try to
still
fix
gonna
the
be
sound
here,
by
though.
doing things with the mics.
All right, we had a little mic reset.
Mic reset.
Get ones in the chat for a mic reset.
Here we go. Mics are reset. All right. So we showed off some of them. We'll expose a few more legends and flashbacks
Right.
later on in the stream. But looks. What do you want to talk about right now?
Yeah, I think Matt, can we see the sets and the new sets in the series? That'd be awesome. So we talked about Impact Veteran. We talked about a few things. Look at that Wade Boggs, by the way. There's a little legend icon next to his name. When you saw the flashbacks, you might have seen the two little arrows. All right, so let's get into it. There they are, the new sets. So you see them in the marketplace. You're going to see icons next to the player card. Series rookie, so that's, of course, their first full rookie year in the majors. Breakout, brand new one. We're talking about early career success when we talk about a breakout player. Makes sense. Impact veteran, a guy who's been around a little while, is making an impact
Still
on a team. All-star, postseason, and hardware. Some of you guys may have seen a few little things with the hardware on Ken Griffey Jr.'s card. Hardware is going to be some of the best cards in the game. We're talking MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Speaking
Big
of
cards.
MVP,
Speaking
of MVP, how about a keyword?
keyword
You guys
time?
ready to put in a keyboard or keyword?
this is for the giveaway.
You're going to use your
we're
keyboard.
going to give away some things. In order to enter into the sweepstakes giveaway, what we're going to do is we're going to put a keyword up, and you guys are going to put it in the chat. Put it in the chat one time. Ready? The keyword is MVP 1997. MVP 1997.
Put it in chat.
Put that in chat, and then we're going to start giving stuff away probably about 8 to 10 minutes.
Sweet. In the meantime,
In the meantime,
let's take a look at one of our new features here. So come in here. Many people have seen, I've seen it on Twitter.
Yeah.
We've had a couple videos come out here.
Yeah.
We've been browsing, right?
Right.
We're on the internet.
yeah.
We hear it. People, lots of questions, right? What's going on? What are we doing here with ranked seasons? A lot of talk about ranked seasons and how they work, right?
Right.
First and foremost, they don't work like you've played in other sports games. Sorry to disappoint you. We're doing seasons based on real life time frame. So as you can see here, this season's going to end on May 15th. So assuming this was the first season and it came out day one with the game, you'd have about 6 weeks. And in those 6 weeks, your goal is basically to climb up as high as you can on the leaderboard with all those little rating tiers right there. And if you climb up there, you get some sweet rewards for
Right.
you.
And it's not just about where you finish, right?
right.
It's about how high can you get? There's no reason to ever sit and squat and not keep playing and keep trying to get better, because we're gonna look at the highest you've ever achieved during that season. If you get up, World Series and you're really trying to push it, or Division Series, wherever, and you get knocked back down, no big deal, because we'll be rewarding you based on that highest achievement.
Additionally, for many of the returning Diamond Dynasty players, you'll see we have many more divisions, and our rating system's been completely overhauled.
Right.
Additionally, you can see some potential rewards here. So with each season comes a unique set of rewards.
Ooh.
So every season will have new stuff for you, only attainable in that season, so don't miss out. And you can actually view some of these season rewards here. And you want to talk us through some of this, Steven?
Yeah, so we're going to keep a little mystery here. So you see the question marks, but you can get tickets, you can get stubs. And like Nick said, it's kind of wherever your highest placement is, that's where you'll get the reward. So in this example, it's just an example. Ratings aren't final.
And tickets and stubs aren't final.
And they're not final.
Nothing is final.
Nothing is final. But in this example, if I were to get into the pennant race division at some point during this season, I will get rookie Clayton Kershaw from 08. And that would be my reward along with the tickets and stubs. If Lance is really good and he gets in the World Series division, I'm claiming that hardware Andre Dawson.
Great stuff.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. Lots of stuff to do. Additionally, along with our ranked seasons, I've seen quite a few questions about, what's happening to the leaderboards? How does all that stuff work? So with our leaderboards now, we have two leaderboards essentially. There's, as you guys can see on the screen, there's the current season leaderboard, so you can see where everybody's at in the current season. But then we have a big cumulative lifetime leaderboard compiling all your stats from all of those head-to-head seasons together. So for the very first time this year, we're actually going to know who's the best player in DD. You can't just climb up to that high rating and stop playing the game, because you're going to get passed up.
Calling all grinders.
All those grinders are going to have to grind through this.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And it looks like we still have two other modes down there.
Right, so unranked gameplay is new this year to Diamond Dynasty. Sometimes it works like play with friends essentially, but sometimes your buddy's not on and you just want to play a game that has no impact on your rating. This will give you the opportunity to do it.
Maybe you want to goof off with some new cards, try some new guys out. You're not sure how they play. You want to get a good feel for them. Jump into unranked.
Find yourself
Get
an
to
opponent.
Experiment a little bit.
Have fun.
All right, make sure you guys are still putting in MVP 1997 for that giveaway. We got a few more minutes. MVP 1997.
And in the meantime, while we're talking about a 1997 MVP, maybe we should go in the game.
Is it time? All right, Matt, will you bring us on full screen? And we're going to switch it up. I mean, we know we were a little late getting this going, so we're going to make it up to you. For the very first time, we're going to show you Ken Griffey Jr., not just any Ken Griffey Jr. This is the Hardware 1997 MVP, Ken Griffey Jr., 99 overall. We're going to show his attributes at the end of this stream. And right now, let's go into the game and take a look. Ready to go? Not yet.
Controllers don't work.
Controllers don't work. All right. That's all right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this 1997 Ken Griffey Jr.
No.
So, the Griffey and remember, MVP 1997 is the keyword. He hit 304, right? 304, hit 56 bombs that year, 56 home runs, 147 RBI, 125 runs, won the Gold Glove back in 1997. These are the kind of stats that I don't know if you've ever seen in a game outside of the Ted Williams, outside of some of those all-time great hitters. We can show the card art. Yeah, let's show the card art while we wait here. We'll reveal the attributes at the end of the stream, though. So there it is. So you see in the top right, the 99 overall. No surprise there.
Boom.
One of my favorite cards in the game,
so
though.
good.
The art is beautiful. And the series, we're seeing that Hardware Legend icon there. So, of course, for his MVP year, I don't know if we have a prettier card in the game,
coveted.
though. Yeah, and this card will not be easy to get, but we will talk a little bit about that, how you will acquire it.
This is the card we'll be telling our kids about.
Right.
In our grandkids in decades. We'll be talking about that Ken Griffey Jr. card we got.
Yeah.
MLB The Show 17. Look at that thing.
So we're going to cut to gameplay now. We're ready. Controller issues resolved. Let's go to gameplay.
Matt, can we see some gameplay? There we go.
Ho!
So we're ready here. Queued up into a game, and I've got a special leadoff hitter that's about to step in.
Who could it be?
And take a look. We
So,
can see
yep.
card art.
Jake
We can see
Arrieta.
card art now in the
Jake
game.
Arrieta is in trouble.
He's getting an inside edge.
Got
tray,
an
it
average
looks like.
inside edge, looks like.
Not a great day for Jake Arrieta.
Well, we'll see who's stepping up to the plate. Wham!
Woo!
Making sure everybody can see that card just to make sure they know it's the real deal.
Right.
Stepping up to.
And this is center field, Ken Griffey Jr. Yes, center field.
That's right, from his MVP year.
Look at that batting stance, the bat.
Try and get some ABs in here.
Oh boy. No
First
problem.
at bat.
No problem.
First pitch, no problem.
Way to go, Lance. That's clutch. Clutch rating for Lance, 99.
Additionally
not
here,
Ooh.
another guy we
Hand
lightly showed earlier.
We're going
Little
to show his
flashback
attributes.
hand ram.
Yeah.
This is the Dodgers hand ram.
Yeah.
Get a look in here. We got one more little surprise after here. Guy you know a little something about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this Hanley guy, this is his Impact Veteran flashback.
Good eye.
These are some of the best hitting attributes when we show this card that I think we've ever seen in the game for a flashback. Of course, there are Ted Williams legends, those kind of guys. But as far as flashbacks go, this Hanley Ramirez that Lance is batting with is, nice.
Right
nice
up the middle.
Single.
Yeah.
So Griffey with that 80 speed on second base, didn't want to try it. I don't blame you.
You know,
Why?
there's no need to try it when you have a guy like this stepping up to the
Right.
plate.
Who do we got here? We got Giancarlo Stanton, 240 pounds of solid muscle, I believe, right, Nick?
That's
Yeah,
right.
uh-huh.
240.
So this
Built
is
like
Stan.
a-
This is from a flashback when he was an All-Star, one of those new series, and this is one of his most productive years ever as well. This is 14. He was 24 years old, 37 home runs that year. So you know he's got light tower power, 96, 97 power against righties and lefties. Let's see what he can do.
Good eye.
After the gameplay.
Woo.
All right, 2-1 count. We're here in Fenway Park. Looks good.
Ooh, 3-1. He's got to
Staying away. They're staying away.
I think we got the green light though.
Yeah. What's your approach here, Lance? Are you gonna go with the regular swing? Are you gonna go with the power swing?
Well, you know, in a 3-1 count, I like the power swing.
Power swing. He's going to the square.
Let it loose.
Oh, right down the middle, the changeup.
Missed one.
Change of speed.
And you can see we're very early, according to our feedback there. It's an 87-mile-per-hour changeup.
A 57-mile-per-hour hit speed off the bat. Arrieta got away with that one.
Oh, the sinker got us. So is that all the gameplay we'll show?
That's all the gameplay will show.
All right.
Oh, Rizzo.
So cool.
Overalls aren't final.
Overalls aren't final.
Everything's still in flux. Don't worry.
But we got a lot more to talk about. We're not even halfway through all the content with DD Stream. Are we still taking any giveaways here?
We are about to give.
They're pointing
we're
at the
about
clock.
to start the giveaways right now.
They're going out now.
Giveaways.
Giveaways are going out. I reckon you'll get a private message in your Twitch chat, in your Twitch direct message chat thing. So keep an eye out for that. If you win, that's what you're going to get. And these are for MLB The Show 17. So put them in a safe place, probably under your pillow, under your mattress. And when you get that copy that you pre-ordered, put that code in there, get a head start. Or if it's the game itself, you're set.
That's right. So we're going to hop into a new feature here and talk a little bit about our event system, which is going to be tied into like, why would I ever have that Roberto Alomar? Why would I care about that Bogart?
Bogart's
Right.
the bronze.
Right. Before we get there, a lot of questions about like these modes in particular. Everything's still here.
Yeah.
We still have Conquest. We still have versus CPU. Still have extra
Yep.
innings.
We still have some icy teams and extra innings.
A lot of questions about Battle Royale. Still there. Still ready.
Of course.
So here we are with events. As you can see, the first event we're going to look at is called the Wild West. And this event is all about building a team with players who currently play for teams out on the West Coast. So as you can see there, we're teasing some of the rewards. So one of the rewards for doing well in this event is that Roberto Alomar that we looked at, of
Right.
course. And then, of course, there, what's that?
That looks like a different version of Noah Syndergaard that we haven't shown yet.
That's right.
Flashback.
Ah.
A little rookie Noah Syndergaard flashback.
Ooh.
So here's what the event looks like, right? So again, more details about what's going on with the event. As you can see there, you can see that it's going to take 60 cumulative wins to get Alomar, or little 12-win streak will get you to Noah Syndergaard. So it's kind of up to you. We've gotten a lot of feedback over the last year about Battle Royale, and some people aren't the greatest at the game, right? So we still have opportunities for you to get good rewards this upcoming year. So those cumulative wins. Also, lots of people asking on Twitter, how could I play 69-inning games? That's a lot of time, man. I hope this event's going for a month or more. Wrong. Events will have varying gameplay. So this event right here is all about 3-inning gameplay. So every event will be either 3, 6, or 9 innings. So we're going to scale everything accordingly. Some events will be short, kind of like frenetic gameplay like Battle Royale. Some games will be the full 9-inning standard baseball that you know and love. So we'll go in here. We're going to try and build a team here for an event.
So these are going to be cards that we have in our inventory that we've already collected on the marketplace, got in packs, or got after a game, right?
Exactly.
Not like Battle Royale where you're just given a certain round to choose.
It's all up to me to build up this collection so I can enter this event to try and get some of those sweet rewards.
Great. So we were looking for West Coast teams.
Additionally, lots of people were talking about, oh, am I going to have multiple teams? I'm going to have to be switching up my squad all the time with these guys. No, you have a lineup dedicated to events. So no switching teams and all that kind of weird stuff.
So my ranked season lineup can stay the same.
Yep.
Got it.
Absolutely. So as you see here, we're already pre-filtering everything, right? So all the cards that we're looking at here are only going to be from teams that are out on the West Coast. So you don't have to sift through all your collections and figure out who's who and what's what. Additionally, in that top right corner there, this is the key to events here, as Ramon alluded to on Twitter. You can't just roll in here with a stacked team.
Right.
It's all about making sure that your team's looking good, and we're controlling that. So there's going to be a lot of team variety. Everybody just can't roll with Kershaw and Bumgarner, or maybe you can, but you're going to have to make some sacrifices somewhere else.
Yep. People are also noticing the 90 diamond. We're going to get to that in a little minute.
That's right.
In a minute, we're going to talk about that.
That's right. So I'm a Padres fan. I don't really like Kershaw, so I'm going to bring in Iwakuma. That'll bring me down a little bit. So we're already down to an 89 overall. Got a few more points to work with here,
So we're trying to get to that 87 overall, team overall, in order to enter this event.
That's right. So let's see.
So I like this because I'm going to start looking for specialists too, Nick. Like when I have to do an event, I'm looking for guys that either are platoon batters.
Right. Like that Bogarts, right? Because now you've got a guy who specializes versus lefties, and you can think about doing those platoon type players, put them on the bench. Make some subs. Right. The management takes management to another level here.
That's right. So we're gonna have to figure this out. Ooh.
Oh boy, another flashback.
Some more surprises here, huh?
All right, we'll get to those guys in a little.
Let's see. To get underneath the threshold, I'm going to rely on Ken Griffey for this event run. I don't. Great player, Mike Trout.
Right.
But I think we'll bring in someone else. I'm going to bring up the player card just to make sure here.
Want to Span? Jock Peterson?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to make sure I have a pinch runner for some tight games. Jankowski with an 87 speed.
Excellent choice.
I like that. So we'll bring him in for Mike Trout here. And let's see. We'll bring him. Okay.
So we're almost at that 87. The pinch runner didn't quite get us under.
Yeah. Another homer pick. We're bringing in Will Myers. Deal with it.
Ooh, just slipped under.
And I see now the 88 of 87 just changed.
So now we can enter our team into the event. So we'll do that here. And we're successfully entered. And as you can see here, this is how our reward structure looks for these things. So much like Battle Royale, you have 2 losses. Mm-hmm. Once you've hit 2 losses, you get booted from the event. But it's just up to you. You can re-enter, retool your team a little bit. Maybe that Jankowski decision is going to come back and bite me, right? Might want to shift the lineup a little bit. But you'll see all your rewards here that you get for the current streaks and then the big, long, cumulative rewards that you can just grind out through an entire event's lifespan.
So streak rewards and cumulative rewards.
Exactly. It's basically Battle Royale rewards plus just win a lot of games. Do your thing.
Very cool. And we saw it was the Alomar and Syndergaard in this example. So we'll always have exclusive rewards just for events.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
Very cool.
So, are we okay on the giveaways?
Yeah, where are we at on the giveaways? Still giving things out?
So you're still getting whispers on the Twitch chat.
Yeah, so we had 14 different things to give away. Still getting them out. Check your private chats.
You can stop with the MVP 1997s, though. The
Yeah, you
giveaway
can stop.
period to enter is over.
Yeah,
It's over.
Entry phase is over. Now we're just strictly giving them away.
Marketplace.
Okay.
Ooh,
So we're going back into the marketplace
go-
to show some guys?
Yeah, let's go to the marketplace, and we'll talk a little bit more about the filters. We'll talk a little bit more about the new icons that we kind of briefly looked at. But yeah, let's go to Boston,
Okay.
and I want to look at a legend that I think our guy Ramon may have leaked.
No,
earlier this
really?
week. No, it's all right. It was planned. Johnny Damon is in MLB The Show 17.
Look at that.
And not only is it any Johnny Damon, to start it off, we wanted to show you a postseason Johnny Damon.
Bring up the attributes.
Let's bring up the attributes, and here's why this guy is special.
Yeah.
You may remember, the year was 2004. The game 7 of the American League Championship Series.
Oh, boy.
He had a grand slam. That wasn't all. He had 6 RBIs. That wasn't all. He had another home run. So he had 2 home runs, 6 RBIs in Game 7 of the ALCS in 04.
Clutch.
No surprise. Contact, power versus righties are monsters. He's fantastic all around. This is a 77 speed, 70 fielding. Love it. So you see the postseason icon up there, 04, gold 88, lefty.
Love it.
Good card.
It's going to kill righties.
Great card.
Excited.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at that Syndergaard. So if you get me to the Mets flashbacks.
We'll get some Mets flashbacks.
So look how easy it is to just find the guys you want. You can find, it's great. We love this. So you see the flashback icon next to the Cindy. Let's go take a look at Thor. 87 overall. This was his rookie year from 15. Fireballer. Fireball. Absolutely fireball.
99 velocity.
99 velocity.
Throwing
so
heat.
I pitched with him right before the stream. Took a look at him. Tops out easy 100 miles an hour.
Really?
Easy with that fastball.
Oh, boy.
100. Sinker 97, right around there. Slider 89. Circle change 88, and the curve at 82. He's filthy, as you'd expect. But he had like 10 strikeouts per 9 this year. No surprise that we gave him a high gold rating.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right, next one. Do we look at the Stanton?
We haven't looked at
We
Stanton.
hit with him.
Yeah,
so
not the
Marlins
attributes.
flashback should be right there. Yeah. So here he is, the 2014 Giancarlo All-Star.
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 Wow.
Yep. There's
that power.
Right.
the
right.
challenge with Stanton.
Yikes.
Everyone points out is going to be that vision.
Exactly. Then,
Yeah.
So he's taking big cuts. He's going to have less of a chance to foul a ball off, but obviously you get a hold of it. It's going to travel.
Yeah.
Actually, still the
And you were right, 240 pounds.
240 pound solid muscle.
6'6", 240.
That's just the type of
6'6".
guy Steven is. He just memorizes people's weights in his free time.
California-born native too. Didn't realize that. Interesting.
Cali. So you may be wondering, all right, well, these cool cards are cool. Where do I get them? How do I get them? What's going to be different about the ways you guys are going to challenge me and the missions maybe? So you want to take a look at our new missions?
Little missions 2.0 action, huh?
So the menus have changed, but we hope this is better than ever, right? So you go into the collect screen, and then we go into missions. And we'll have franchise missions this year, but all we're going to focus on is Diamond Dynasty. Okay. So Lance, you want to walk us through?
Woo! Lots of new categories of missions.
Nice.
So we have some starter missions. These are for just to get you in gear for when you first get started playing. As many of you remember, we have collect missions. New to this year, time-limited missions. You want to go into a little detail about that?
We'll show
real quick?
one in a little bit,
cool.
yeah.
We got exchange missions, and I think we got some other secrets. Are we going to reveal it? You want me to reveal?
Let's hold off.
Okay.
Let's focus on a few of these. So let's start with collect. You guys are familiar
right.
with collect. Remember last year, the way you would collect, you would have a pop-up come up here as soon as you hit X. Well, first of all, the biggest change, new art here, and we've changed the way the collection system works.
So we'll go in here. What are we trying to get? We got to get some Griffey equipment here, right? A couple
Right.
pieces of Griffey.
Right, that's what it
We'll
says.
go in.
And so instead of a weird pop-up that doesn't show you what you need, instead we get, wait for it, look at this.
Yeah, you're already 3/4 of the way there.
Got 3 of the 4 things collected, man.
That's right.
And the cool part about this, you know exactly what's going to get collected. No doubt about it. And I don't have these cleats.
No.
Man, it's going to be pretty tough to go buy those cleats, right?
Those
Man,
might be
you're gonna have to- Nope.
We'll just go into the marketplace
right
real
through.
quick. Hop in here. We'll buy these cleats.
Ooh, and look at
5,500 stubs.
5,500.
Yeah,
What kind of cleats are these, by the way?
Ooh,
Air
Air Griffey.
Air Griffeys?
Hey now. Some
Look out.
throwbacks.
10
Little
power,
24,
5 contact, 10 speed. Yikes.
It's a flashback cleat.
Yeah, everybody knows these. Cleats are lit. I'm being told by chat. Yeah, cleats are lit. So we'll buy these. And when we hop back in here,
You just back right out in the collection, and you can see we're 4 for 100%.
bada bing.
We're still not done though, right?
Yeah, we'll collect these, I
have to
guess,
collect
right?
it.
I mean,
Why
might
not?
as well. We're here.
All right, so we advanced
Collected
the mission,
them.
and this is what you'll see when you advance.
That's
There it
right.
is,
We got to.
unlocked, ready to be redeemed.
Should we redeem it?
I
Sure,
would
let's
like.
redeem
to.
it.
I mean, I want the
I would like to redeem it.
Tickets, stubs, XP.
Yeah, and a
Can't
pack.
miss.
That's
I'm ready.
That's our standard pack right there.
Woo!
There it is, and it clearly shows. Sweet little
Yikes.
background. So things are different this year. Things are different with the way we're doing collections.
Absolutely. Yeah, we really focused on sort of making it easy for you guys to see exactly what's going to get collected because there's a lot of questions about what might be cell locked or whatever.
Right.
And then a quick and easy way to buy the stuff that you do need to submit to the collection.
Well, let's take a look at one of the other new categories we have.
Okay.
Time limited. This sounds pretty exciting. It says these missions won't be around forever. Better get on them. Better get to
Right.
work, huh?
Oh, we're here. So what one do we want to look
Let's
at
look
here?
at the hit for the cycle one here.
Oh boy. 22 hours, 46 minutes, and
Oh,
counting.
No.
Oh, boy.
I gotta get out.
All right, so we've got to break this down. There's so much going on here. First of all, the cycle. We can do a mission for the cycle now.
Hit for the cycle. That's pretty cool.
So it looks like we have a multi-stat mission for the very first time in MLB The Show.
New mission type. So not only is this a new category, not only does it have the timer on it, but the mission type is unique. We're looking for you to do a very specific task in game. Hit for the cycle.
That's right.
So that's why we have those 4 stats there, right? So you need a double, you
That's
need
right.
a single, triple, home run.
Right.
And as you can see, some of these other missions here, some little secrets you got sitting
There's
here on
some
screen.
secrets
huh?
here. Yeah, you guys, we shouldn't have showed you this Jackie Robinson Day mission, but in 58 days, you're the first to know that it'll be there.
Hey, there you go.
Uh-oh.
A little preview.
But
only got
also, you
58
see
days.
right under that word hit for the cycle, it says verse CPU. We heard you guys, you want more single player missions, not just conquest. So we're going to make it interesting this year for a lot of you that love that single player, and for the ones that don't, just want to challenge. This will be one way to do it if you don't want to always play head to head.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right.
What else are we
we
going to look
got?
at?
Do an exchange mission?
Ooh.
What is an exchange mission, Lance? You want to explain
So,
it?
as the little text there shows you, it's all about turning in some items to get cooler items back. This is basically the gist of it. We're going to have lots of cool stuff in here for you.
Right.
And here's our first demo, just to show you guys
Yeah.
what's going on here, right? So, as you can see, this is all about exchanging 5 silver cleats to get a nice gold cleat from Under Armour there.
Yeah.
So we'll hop in here. We'll look at our exchange items.
So am I going to have to dig through my inventory to find, like, do I have any of these? Or,
Oh, what do you know?
There it is.
Pre-filtered.
Pre-filtered.
Already got the cleats I need to give in.
That's
So now,
Must be nice.
I just got to pick, right? I got to submit 5. So I'm just going to submit in.
no cleats. Okay, no equipment.
So coming in. Submitting them. Get to mark
And-
each one you want to get rid of.
All right,
Another
There
little
you go.
reward there.
there we go.
Just like the others.
Cool.
Easy as that. Easy to find your stuff. Easy to submit it. No big deal.
All right.
Exchange, a little throwback in the chat to the recycler from years past. It's a
right.
little bit of a similar
Yeah.
vibe. A little bit of a similar vibe to that. Give a little,
right.
get a little.
Right, and this is one of those things when you have like 10 bats, you don't know what to do with other than quick sell them all at once. We're going to give you ways to kind of upgrade that.
Very cool.
All right. Well, this is just the tip of the iceberg, really, when it comes to rewards this year. I think we really thought about you can do individual missions, focus on hitting for the cycle or turning some equipment in, but we wanted to redo that a bit. We wanted to give you a brand new experience.
Right.
Very cool. So, this leads us into something new for Diamond Dynasty this year. Programs.
Programs.
What are programs?
So programs, it's the stuff that's going to take you a little bit of
Ooh.
time to do.
Right.
And
Wow.
wow,
Look at
as you
that.
can see here, programs are focused around players. So it's all about getting a specific player.
Smoke and fog.
That's
you know it's
right.
getting real.
Smoky.
When we're bringing in the fog machine.
Super smoky. And the cool thing about programs as we jump in here, we know they're going to take you a long time to do. But along the way, we're going to reward you all the way through. So as you complete missions here, and you can see that some of these, this one unlocks at 10%, this one unlocks at 20%, etc. As you complete missions for this program, your program's going to slowly progress towards 100% completion.
Going meta.
That's awesome, and I'll see that there right under the Griffey. I'll see the progress.
Right.
And again, these are just examples. We're not guaranteeing anything here. That's cool. Do you want to show another program?
Yeah, why don't we hop into this rookie program
Rookie
here? Who
program.
is that on there?
That's Chris Archer, Tampa Bay Rays starting pitcher.
Woo!
And so this is an example of what we are going to start the year with Chris Archer's rookie program along with that diamond program you saw. And so we're going to focus a lot of his missions on things that happened with Chris Archer in his career, focus on other rookies. How would we see, like, all right, well, where are the missions? You know, where are the missions that, how do I unlock this stuff?
Right, so with every program, you can see all of the missions that are required to complete that program. And you can even see how much progress it's going to give you to the program. So you can sort of strategize about what you want to do first or what you might need to do later, whatever.
Very cool.
And as you can see here, all of these missions themed towards Archer, of course.
Yeah.
So why don't we jump in here and look at one?
And it's going to take us right to his mission screen. That's awesome. And so we have a mission screen dedicated to the Archer program.
That's right. So you got a couple missions here. Again, like Steven mentioned, we got a couple missions about playing the computer. So this one's about beating the Rays a couple times with a difficulty modifier, which is interesting.
Very cool. I like that. So we're going to be able to scale that difficulty, maybe give you some tough ones, give you some easy ones.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
Ooh, tally a bunch of wins.
All right. We're gonna
That's
look
very
for
cool.
wins. Yep. So look for any, but the key here is you got to use rookie starting pitchers, right? So even though you may have a bronze, maybe even a common starting pitcher, if they are a rookie, those are the guys that are going to count towards this mission. This one I like especially. We're going to be able to go back in time to historic dates and try to find incredible games these guys did. So in his rookie year, Chris Archer throws a shutout. Hey, let's make a mission for it.
There you go.
You know? And that's what we're looking for. We're going to ask you to do a complete game shutout or try to surrender fewer than 2 hits in this mission. Again, another multi-stat. It's one or the other. And this one, you can see our icon there. That's a brand new icon on the top right with the bats. That'll be our ranked season. So this mission you can only accomplish
tough.
against someone else, so another opponent online.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And
Yeah, of course. Lots of questions about conquest and how conquest missions are different and how this is going to be dynamic, as we've said. We're going to have all kinds of new missions that are going to bring you back to that conquest map.
Giveaways are done.
You're going to have to go back through, cycle through things. You might have a specific team to attack, much like in this case. You're going to have to go back down to Florida, take over the Rays.
That's cool. And we're not asking for the stronghold, just the territory they currently have in this example. Again, these are all examples, guys, but we will launch with the Chris Archer program and the Diamond program.
Very cool.
Very cool.
No shortage of things to do.
Actually, no, we didn't
at
show
any
the
given
Griffey. You want
moment.
to show the Griffey in the program?
Oh, yeah, we can.
So-
Chat's asking for Griffey way down
See,
here.
so there is the
yeah,
Griffey
he is.
at 100%. You got to finish this. Nick, how long would you say this kind of a program, all the missions, should last? A week? A
I
month?
would hope longer. I mean, that's a good question. To get a 99, I'm looking to put some grind in on this guy.
Uh-huh.
So, you tell me, Steven. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to figure all that stuff out, but definitely not a week or a month even, right?
This will be fun, and I think what our plan is, I mean, to get that 99 Griffey, we're gonna have some fun with it. And so as you make progress in the Chris Archer program, you're gonna make progress towards your
Exactly.
Griffey, getting that MVP.
We heard you like making progress, so you'll be making progress while you're making progress.
Make
on
progress.
MLB The Show 17.
Let's go forward. All right, cool.
What do we got next?
What do we got next? Well, we got some changes to our universal profile. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. Profile changes. Interesting. This kind of leads into this. That I know a lot of people have been asking questions.
All right.
Haven't seen the word captains anywhere.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Captains. What happened to captains?
What happened to captains?
Well, we still have tickets.
We still have tickets.
So this is our ticket counter now. And this is where you spend your tickets on rewards. So the big change here now is no captains, right? So you're not picking a captain and leveling that guy up. But as you guys can see, barely, just by the Show 17 logo in the bottom left corner, your universal profile is now dictating your level here. So it's
That's
all
right.
about profile level. If as you can see here, this guy unlocks at level 11. I'm only level 5. Can't
Right.
buy him yet. It's
Right.
going to be tough. But as many of you are probably noticing here, there's some different rarities going on here behind the scenes.
Yep.
And that's because our profile has multiple levels to it this year. 400 levels.
Oh
What?
my gosh.
profile has 400 levels.
So what does bronze have, for instance? Here?
So each profile level, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, has 100 levels to it. And as you once you get to bronze level 100, you'll then roll into silver level 1, so on and so forth.
Cool.
And that's going to sort of control everything here in the ticket store for you and what you're controlling, what you can buy.
So it's not just about acquiring those tickets and tickets. We want to still level up.
That's right. As you guys have seen throughout a lot of the rewards we've shown this far, tickets are going to be getting dispersed game-wide for various things that you do. So it'll be interesting to see where they come out of. Some will come out of missions, some will come out of ranked seasons, events, post-game drops. You never know where you might get some tickets.
Yeah. Well, Nick, we've had a good time with you.
Hey, thanks, guys. It's been such an experience.
We're not leaving. Nick is, though.
Sorry, guys.
We're going to bring in a new
Love you.
face. So why don't you do a little
gotta do some
switcheroo
work.
there. And I think we want to show a few more flashbacks if you want to head to
go
the
to the
market.
marketplace?
Yeah, let's head to the
Okay.
market. We're looking for a Texas Ranger flashback, specifically one with a mouthful of dirt on his card.
Uh-oh. I know this
This
one.
is going to be a good one. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. And we're going to bring a teammate in here to help talk about Nelson Cruz, who you're seeing here is an 85 gold. So 85 is still a gold tier, and we're going to get into that as well, what those tiers are now for rarity.
Ooh.
And you can see here on the top right of his card, that series is a B, that breakout. So we're looking at a Nelson Cruz card who has success early in his career.
That's right. Breakout from...
So let's take a look at the stats as we welcome in Luis Martinez.
Hey guys, how's it going?
One of our development teams, one of our live team members. So talk about Nelson Cruz.
All right, Nelson Cruz. This is Texas Nelson Cruz when he was doing the dance between AAA and the majors. He finally broke out in 2009. 33 bombs,
33
20
bombs.
20 steals.
Yeah.
So he's got the power, he's got the speed. Pretty good card.
Nice arm, too.
Nice arm. Yeah.
I'd like to see a 99 diamond. Is that all right? Can we see a Braves flashback? Braves?
flashback.
Bravos? Let's see the Bravos. I want to see a 99.
Hey, yo.
Whoa! Craig Kimbrell, 2012 All-Star, our new series.
Awesome.
This is the lowest. He had the lowest reliever FIP ever
Wow.
in history.
Wow.
Ever in history. And you can see it in his per nines. I mean, he's got 81 plus in all the per nines. I actually played with him. Did a little scouting report.
What does he
He's got-
throw? Like how hard and what does he throw?
He throws a four-seamer, a two-seamer, as you can see, and a knuckle curve. The interesting thing is that usually two-seamers are about 1 mile an hour, 2 miles an hour slower than the four-seamer. Not this Craig Kimbrell. He throws his two-seamer at 99. He
Yikes.
tops out at 99.
That's awesome.
Knuckle curve is a nice tight curve at 84, 85 miles an hour. And with those per nines, they're not going to get many hits off of you.
He was only 24 when he went to the All-Star game this year, so this is a cool card, a Braves throwback flashback for Kimbrell. I think we have one more flashback, and then we're going to talk about the rarities that Matt's going to show us in a little bit here. So let's talk about the last flashback for right now. We're going to look at a postseason Giant. Sorry, Lance.
Postseason Giant. Oh, this is one we
Flashback.
somebody's seen us.
Someone's seen it.
Pablo Sandoval, Kung Fu Panda from 2012.
What did he do in 12 that we'd give him these kind of ratings?
Well, you see that 96 power versus righties. Why? Well, he hit 3 home runs off of righties in Game 1 of the World Series.
In the World Series, huh?
Yep, he was the MVP of the World Series, hit 6 home runs overall in the postseason, hit 500 in the World Series, bat 500. So
Yikes.
this is a very, very strong hitting card.
I mean, a switch hitter, too.
Switch hitter.
Switch hitter,
That's
that's right.
lethal.
We know you all love those switch hitters.
Right. And maybe we should talk about the overalls, the differences that we've changed this year. We know diamonds
right.
have changed a little.
That's right.
Matt?
We teased this a few days ago, I think. Some top secret information. Matt, can we get that slide up? Yep.
There it
so
is.
here are the new thresholds for rarities in DD. So 90 and above now is diamond. That creates a nice clean break, not the 93 from last year. Gold remains the same at 85. Silver goes up to 80. Bronze goes up to 70, and then common 0 to 69. So what this does is create some nice clean breaks. The drop rates are going to remain about the same as last year, so don't worry about that. Some people were worried, is it going to be harder, easier to collect these cards? They remain mostly the same, but this was done to create some nice clean breaks, and then also we tweaked the overall formula a little bit. We fixed some of the things that were kind of, we were bothered by, like say relievers and closers. I'm sure you noticed relievers and closers had a different formula. So then if a guy changed his role mid-season, he would go up or down by a point, which didn't really make sense to us in the end. We also fixed fielding for starting pitchers and relievers. It's not as important anymore. It really isn't. It's not a big part of their game. You never see WAR calculated. You never see fielding involved in pitcher WAR. So we did some tweaks. We think it's a lot better. Also, last thing, we created some room at the very top. So we dropped pretty much everyone across the board. So to create some space between the very best players, the elite players in the game, and everyone else. So you can see, let's say, just an example, a guy who might have been a 99 rated player last year would now be a 96 or 97. So that now you can see, oh, the guys who are 99 this year are really
that
99s.
MVP Ken Griffey is a legit 99.
That's a legit 99.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Very cool.
That's awesome. And I think what this also does for you guys that like to play the marketplace, looking for those roster updates that we put out every week, look at these tight windows between the bronze, silver, and gold. You're talking about a 10-point difference, 11-point difference between that and diamond. I mean, think of all the volatility between the values of these cards, what they're worth, whether they can qualify for an event this week or next if we have a silvers only event, or we're looking for those kind of players. You don't know. So I think that's also a really interesting kind of meta in there with our game this year on the marketplace.
That's correct. And you can expect roster updates like last year. We're gonna keep them coming. So don't worry about that.
Very cool.
What else do you want to show us, Luis?
Well, let's. I want to show you guys. I want to talk about something that happened earlier in the week.
Right. We all
So
know about this.
there was a lot of buzz about this one player that was teased, or that actually appeared in some of the videos. Rich Hill, right? Rich Hill. Everyone saw that Rich Hill was a 97. Well, everyone knows ratings aren't final.
Ratings aren't final.
So we reevaluated the roster, and we've got close to, very close, like I would say maybe 95% close to final ratings.
Yeah.
And Rich Hill actually came out to be a 99 rated player.
He's a 99.
What do you know? So there you go. In the middle, we've got 99 Rich Hill. On the left, we've got 97 Rich Hill from a couple of days ago.
Right.
And then on the right, we've got the real Rich Hill, an 86 rated player. Nothing, not too shabby, but that's the real Rich Hill. So we appreciate you noticing. But yeah, Rich Hill is an 86, not 97.
That's great. That's awesome.
All right. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to look at 4 positional groupings, and we're going to look at the top 3 players. This is at each positional grouping. This is kind of a mini roster review.
So these are final overall ratings we're about to see.
Yes, like I said, 95%
95.
final. There might be small, very, very small tweaks, but this is pretty much what you're going to see day one for live series players.
So what position do you want to look at first?
So let's look at the top 3 relievers. Without making distinction between closers and relievers. So these are top 3 closers and relievers. We've got Andrew Miller, top-rated reliever in the game. He's a 96 rated player.
Wow.
We all know about his dominant postseason. We don't know about his role. I mean, I don't know if, have you talked to Terry Francona?
Not yet.
Lately?
I'm waiting for his text back.
All right. We don't know if he's going to be deployed as a closer or reliever, but for now we have him at the reliever slot. Cody Allen, of course, is the closer. Top-rated reliever in the game. Number 2, Kenley Jansen. He's been doing it for a long time now. Probably got the best cutter in the game, this side of maybe a certain retired Yankee. He's amazing. His per-9s are amazing. And the 3rd best reliever, Zach Britton, right? He had a .54 ERA last year.
Right. So
I believe.
what's holding Britton back from being on the top there?
Right. So if Britton keeps up his 2015 and 16 performance in 17, you can pretty much expect him to be at least number 2 or number 1.
And that's because we're not looking at 1 year at a time with live series players like we would a flashback.
That's correct. For live series players, we're looking at the last 3 years of performance.
Makes sense.
So that's why you don't see Zach Britton at the top with that .54 ERA.
So 2 lefties and a righty. That's interesting for our top 3 relievers. Who's next for
right.
kind of the positional groupings?
We're going to outfielders. No surprises here. 99, Mike Trout. There was a little bit of an uproar with Mike Trout, too. He was a 94, I believe, earlier. But no, he's a 99. Come on, what can you say about Mike Trout? He's headed to being the best player ever if he keeps up this pace, or at least top 3, top 5. Yeah. So nothing to say about Mike Trout. He does everything. Number 2 rated outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Nice.
In his second full season, he basically almost equaled Mike Trout's stats, except for the walks. That's the only the only area he might have some room to grow in. Number 3, Yoenis Cespedes at left field. That creates a nice little. So we're looking at the top 3 outfielders, and we have a center fielder,
Wow.
right fielder, and left fielder.
Nice.
It's a nice little balance there.
Right, and we're looking at a 90 to a 99, and there's only 3 of them.
That's correct. That's correct.
great.
But that's where flashbacks come in. We're going to have a lot of good players for you.
Yes.
Flashbacks and legends.
That sounds awesome.
All right, let's look at infielders now.
No surprises.
Yep, Jose Altuve. He's my size. I'll just stand up. I'm 5'7". I think Jose Altuve is 5'7" too. But this guy hits 24 bombs in a season. He steals bags. He does everything. He is amazing. He's got the 93 speed, and he's another guy. If he keeps up his power hitting from last year, I don't know where he's going to end up. He's going to be a 99.
Right,
if he
we're
keeps
looking
up
at
the
99.
power.
Yeah.
Because really last year was his first year with 20 plus bombs, but we'll see where he goes from here. Number 2, Chris Bryant, last year's MVP, World Series winner. Another guy that you can say, he might be at the top if he keeps it up. Great start to his career. Number 3, we've got the 2015 AL MVP, Josh Donaldson. He basically had a repeat performance of 2015.
Right.
He's up there at the top.
That's a heck of a group right there.
That's
and I'm
right.
sure there's some
That's
other
right.
good third basemen that we couldn't quite fit on this list.
That's right. Well, there's 2 other I can
Yeah.
think of. They're right below.
They're right there.
They're right there.
It's awesome. I think we have one more group to look at.
One more grouping. Top 3 starting pitchers. We've got Kershaw in the middle at 99. We can basically talk about him in the same vein as Trout. They're both headed to best ever status if they keep it up. Even in an injury shortened season, some people thought he might have won he should have won the Cy Young.
Right.
That's not a knock on the actual Cy Young winner, Max Scherzer, but it's just, Kershaw is just that good. If you look at his per nines, he's got a 90, 93, 94, 93. Ooh. I mean, look at how much higher those per nines are than even the number 2 starting pitcher. He's just on another level. Scherzer, like I said, amazing too, Cy Young winner. He's number 2. Chris Sale, number 3,
right.
A lefty, hard-throwing lefty. He's been remarkably consistent, durable. He's our number 3 guy.
All right, so I got to ask, because we saw the two of the best relievers were lefties, 2 of the best starters are lefties.
That's right.
What does that mean for lefties this year in the game? Like, how should people be evaluating them when you've got a lot of right-handed hitters that can crush lefties?
Right. I mean, the per nines for pitchers are what's gonna win out in the end.
Right.
You should even if you think, well, I'm gonna face a bunch of righties today, you shouldn't keep out your lefties just because of that, because these per nines are elite, just like the right-handers in everyone's lineups
Right.
are elite. These pitchers are elite as well, and that's and they'll be equals there. So and we're also, I mean, that balance might change too. Was that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, it might change. And I think something like an event where we do left-handed only players, whether
Exactly.
it's hitters or
Right.
pitchers, boy, you're going to want to have one of these
Right.
elite lefties, whether they're the closers or the starters.
Yeah, you're gonna want them in your lineup. Plus, we're creating a bunch of new legends and flashbacks
Right.
that are gonna be big lefty hitters. You saw that Griffey. We already revealed Jason Giambi. He's gonna have great numbers.
That's right.
So
In fact, we'll take a look at some of the flashbacks and legends, starting
Yeah.
with the Giants flashback. Sorry, Giants flashback.
all right.
Back to the other one we didn't show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Hunter Pence, 2013. He's one of those lefty killers that we were talking about. But yeah, this was arguably his finest season. He's got the speed. He's got the power versus lefties. Great card.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's look at Lance. Let's look at Oakland. Third base. Where are we headed? Oakland, third base.
Flashback?
Who could this be?
Flashback.
Oh,
I think we just saw him as a live series.
I think we know who.
That's right. We've got Josh Donaldson last year with Oakland.
What?
This was before he had won the MVP with Toronto, but he was still a heck of a player.
Right, he was an all-star.
Yeah, he was an all-star, 99 power versus lefties, just not quite at the level that he got to with Toronto.
That's awesome.
Let's look at a postseason player, and I'm sure you're noticing we're showing some postseason players. We had maybe, what was it, like 6 postseason players
Not a
or
lot
7?
last year.
Not much.
Not a lot last year. We're adding a bunch of new postseason players. Let's go to the Cubs. Cubs postseason player from 2015. Who could this be?
What?
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
He hit some bombs that
Oh,
postseason.
99 power?
Talk about
versus
a righty
righties?
killer.
Oh my
Yikes.
goodness.
94 contact versus righties. He just, I think he hit 5 bombs in total that postseason. Really, the only thing you're going to have to deal with him is, you're going to have to think about with him is where are you going to put him in the field.
Right. You have to hide him.
You're going to have to hide him, and
Right.
and like you said, he doesn't have the catcher.
No
position.
catcher for this Schwarber because
He didn't play catcher that postseason.
That's
He
right.
only played left and right. So
we're going deep, guys, not just stats. We're looking at
That's right.
positions when we talk about these flashbacks. So it'll be a lot of fun, which, you never know where a starting pitcher could have pitched maybe in a postseason game, right?
That's right.
We saw that with Wainwright last year.
That's right. One more. We got one more. Let's go to the Dodgers.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Are you guys ready for this?
I saw some speculation yesterday about this card. Look at those contact and
Oh
power
my
numbers.
god.
I saw some debates about offensive war on Twitter, specifically about this card.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he hit 345 that year. He had 20 bombs in basically half a season. He put up 5 WAR, depending on which WAR you look at, 5 to 6 WAR in half a season. That's one of the best seasons ever. One of the best half seasons ever, I guess.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal kind of card.
Yikes.
That's one of the best impact veterans in the game, and one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about hitting attributes for a flashback. This is one of the best balanced power and contact guys we've ever created.
Yeah, usually you see a weakness somewhere. Even with Ted Williams, you would see the weakness at power versus lefties or somewhere.
And that's a legend. This is just a flashback.
That's right. Yeah.
So not all impact veterans are 40-year-old Wade Boggs.
Exactly. If you were worried about that, yeah, not all impact veterans are bronze players.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right.
All right. What's next?
I don't think we're going to get too much into equipment today, guys. But we saw some of the cool missions we have around them, as far as we can build collections around them. A lot of new brands in the game. But you'll see more of that in the future.
Did we want to look at Inside Edge or?
Yeah,
Inside Edge,
we're gonna take a look at Inside Edge.
Yeah. So
teased it a little bit, but
the interesting thing is with the roster updates you all know and love. I think you love. I mean, you critique them, but I think you love the roster updates. Those roster updates are permanent, right?
Right.
But basically what we have with Inside Edge is day-to-day adjustments.
just temporary little attributes, just for 24 hours.
Temporary.
So as we many people noticed this in some of our videos that came out, but the speculation is correct. Attributes from Inside Edge are only applied to hitters for the appropriate handedness of the pitcher they're facing. So Kipnis is going up against a righty today, so he's getting the +10s in contact and power versus righty.
That's a new wrinkle that will make for some more even strategic decisions.
And as we saw earlier, there's a little empty screen, but Inside Edge is giving us a ton of data
Look at all that text.
tons of info about why Kipnis has the rating he has today.
Right. And that's a big jump. So let's take a look head-to-head against his foe today is Jake Arrieta, who's no slouch of his own, but head-to-head.
2 for 3.
2 for
they
3.
like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Additionally, I kind of like the verse other right-handers with high strikeout rates, right? So they're sort of looking at Arrieta in a structural way. What is Arrieta really, right? He's a big, powerful right-hander who strikes guys out.
Right.
But Kipnis doesn't have issues with those kind of pitchers.
Right. Another grouping is he's a righty who gets a lot of ground balls. So like Lance said, it's grouping sinker ballers, righties who throw sinkers. So this is great data, and we're pretty excited about having this. And just having all this information just on the player card, just ready for you.
Waiting.
Yeah, and I like it even looks at the bullpen too, not just the starter, how he does there.
That's another thing. That's
It's
a
like
big
halfway
change.
down.
Yeah, about halfway down there, you guys can see that Kitness is rated versus a top tier bullpen, and they're considering at the postseason stage they were considering the Cubs as having a top tier bullpen, obviously with the likes of Chapman. So it's interesting because now even the bullpen is getting impacted in the way that they rate players. So lots of new wrinkles here. Additionally, can't show it to you today because we don't have 2017 season as it started, so we don't have data to show you right now. But guys like Mike Trout, Chris Bryant, the Kershaws of the world, these guys aren't going to have 5-star matchup ratings every day anymore.
Wow.
So we're getting a lot of volatility in there. Mike Trout's going to have some bad games.
Yeah. I mean, how many?
Bad games.
He doesn't really have bad games. No, just kidding.
We had a question from
we
the
had a
chat.
question. Vic was yelling at us to answer this question. Is Create Player still in the game in DD?
That's where we're heading right now. Create Player is still in the game. As you can see right here, we have the Start tab, and there it is. Still there.
Still there.
Cool.
What else do we have left?
Well, I think we want to show a little bit more about what's coming up for our streams. And we want to share the schedule, what's coming up. The next one will be the little things on February 23rd. Going to go deep dive into all the little things that have changed from MLB to Show 16 into MLB to Show 17. There's a lot of cool stuff there. I feel like we're forgetting one thing though to do.
No, I didn't forget.
You didn't forget?
No, I didn't forget.
I don't know if the chat forgot.
We were gonna show.
All right, guys, have a good one. Hope